Dear friends, this video is very important because this is going to tell you how physical verification of reels or your raw materials should continue happening on an everyday basis. It should happen simply every day. So I'll be focusing on corrugated box industries or flexible packaging industries in this presentation, or any batch-wise traceability where required, whether it's plastic molding or rubber or any other company or electronic manufacturing. So kindly focus very clearly on what is the importance and what are the mistakes people do currently. In the industry, people, instead of doing a continuous stock taking, they usually do a year-end stock taking. साल खत्म होने के बाद या क्वार्टर खत्म होने के बाद या मंथ खत्म होने के बाद स्टॉक टेकिंग करते हैं और जितना माल नहीं मिलता उसे उड़ा देते हैं. What does Oxford says? Oxford referenced and international dictionary on continuous stocking says this is meant to ensure that all the items of stock are properly counted physically and reconciled with the accounting records. अगर आपकी फैक्ट्री के अंदर अकाउंटिंग रिकॉर्ड्स बोल रहे हैं 2000 टन पेपर है बट फिजिकली 1800 टन है, then there is a gap. So if there is a gap between 2000 and 1800, there is a gap and your data is wrong. So you cannot plan properly. So you will end up having more buffers and you will not believe your data. You'll believe that ERP is not giving me the right data because the people may or may not be following the data properly. They may not be using the information in the system properly. So continuous stock taking helps me so that the availability is nearly correct and I do the reorder when it's required regularly. So let us see some advantages of continuous stock taking. The continuous stock taking, सबसे पहले, it leads to accurate records, accurate accounts. The accurate accounts means whatever is shown in the records is correct. So my financial accounts, my balance sheet, my closing stock figures, my bank figures for the stock are all correct. The interim figures are being checked every day, not at a quarter end or a month end or a year end. So stock taking method on a daily basis helps you have accurate books. Prevents unnecessary losses and wastages. If you don't do it properly, what happens is you are taking the stock, which includes obsolete items, which includes wrong items, even dishonest things. There is also a possibility people take home a product and bring it back on the day of the stock taking. So for the 360 days in a year it's missing, for 5 days it comes back just for counting. That's not done. It has to be a surprise checking every day. So we at Finsys believe in a daily stock taking system. And in this presentation, we are going to show you how Finsys helps in daily stock keeping, continuous stock taking, keeping, random stock keeping on an everyday basis, and how to adjust into the books every day. So this reduces wastages. This improves the stock management because आपको clear idea हो जाता है कि stock actually कितना है. और जो पता चलता है, जो भी गलती पता चलती है, एक भी रील कम मिलती है, एक भी किलो कम मिलता है, 100 किलो 200 किलो 1 टन कम मिलता है, यू डू अ करेक्टिव एक्शन एंड अ प्रिवेंटिव एक्शन, कापा. और ये कापा जब आप करते हैं तो आप प्रिवेंट करते हैं फ्यूचर प्रॉब्लम्स को. यू प्रिवेंट द प्रॉब्लम्स टू कम अगेन एंड यू रिजॉल्व द सिस्टम प्रॉब्लम्स. अगर लोग बिना डेटा डाले ले जाते थे, बाद में डालते थे, उसे रियल टाइम करने की कोशिश करेंगे. वापस लाते थे, एंट्री नहीं करते थे, उसको ठीक करेंगे. लोग आइटम ए की जगह आइटम बी डाल देते थे, आप उसको ठीक करेंगे. तो जहां भी जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं उनको आप ठीक करेंगे. सो द प्रॉब्लम, instead of reflecting after 1 year, it will get reflected right now and you will be able to solve the problem right now. And स्टॉक आउट ऑफ स्टॉक हो जाए आपका स्टोर्स, ये सिचुएशन बच जाती है बिकॉज अब तो रोज काम कर रहे हो. जब रोज देख रहे हो तो स्टॉक मैनेजमेंट इज गोइंग टू बी बेटर. यू आर गोइंग टू बी मोर लीन. आप लेसर स्टॉक पे पूरा फैक्ट्री बेटर चलाएगा. सो यू विल बी रनिंग योर फैक्ट्री एट अ लोअर स्टॉक एंड स्टिल विदाउट एनी स्टॉक आउट पोजीशंस. इन हाउस एक्सपर्ट्स को भी यूज कर सकते हो. ईयर एंड स्टॉक टेकिंग में इतना सारा माल चेक करना होता है, आपके पास समय ही नहीं होता. सो आप अपने एग्जिस्टिंग स्टाफ में लेट अस से अकाउंट्स एचओडी, स्टोर्स एचओडी और प्रोडक्शन एचओडी तीनों की ड्यूटी लगा दी हर रोज आधे घंटे के लिए. तो मैंने अपने सामने एक पर्टिकुलर वैरायटी का सामान चेक करवाना है और उसमें से रैंडम 10 आइटम चेक करनी है. अगर 10 की 10 ठीक निकली तो सारी आइटम ठीक मान लो. अगर वो 10 में से एक गलत निकली तो दैट मींस 10% आइटम्स गलत जा रही हैं. और 10 में से 2 आइटम गलत निकली मतलब पूरा स्टॉक के अंदर 20% आइटम्स आर ऑल रॉन्ग. और अगर 6 रॉन्ग निकली तो 60% ऑफ द अकाउंटिंग डेटा, द स्टोर डेटा इज ऑल रबिश. सो असाइंड स्टाफर को सीनियर्स की गाइडेंस साथ साथ मिलती है. तो हम सिर्फ अपने लक पे नहीं छोड़ते कि सब ठीक होगा. इट इज बीइंग चेक्ड ऑन एवरीडे बेसिस. आपको ऑपरेशन शट डाउन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. What usually happens in a year-end stock keeping is you shut down the factory operations for 1 or 2 or 3 days or 4 days, and you are doing the stock keeping, and then you take another 4 days, 5 days to put it into the ERP, and then you get the stock positions. Why? Why can't we do it every day? So there is no need of shutdown. There's no need of shutdown because you are checking stock every day. There's a physical verification every day. 365 days a year, if the factory is working, you can do physical stock taking every day. And similarly, it eliminates the delays in production and in delivery. So जो production disruptions होती हैं because stock out of stock हो जाता है, so that is reduced. So there's no out of stock position because now whatever stock is there, whatever minimum levels, maximum levels are there, the ERP is throwing out reports and they are now correct. ERP is sending you auto email and they are correct because you know the stock is correct, and every day something is being checked, and whatever is the difference will come out. So it ends up increasing your profitability. Company की profitability बढ़ती है. You increase the profits of the company. Is that wonderful? Is it a good idea to work on? फायदे की चीज है. तो क्योंकि ये फायदे की चीज है, इसलिए फिजिकल स्टॉक टेकिंग डेली होनी चाहिए. मंथ एंड नहीं, ईयर एंड नहीं, डेली होनी चाहिए. It must happen every day. So what are the steps? So in this example, we are taking the corrugated box industries because by God's grace, by thanks to all of you, we are the biggest ERP software providers in this part of the world. In the whole of Indian subcontinent and the Middle East and parts of Africa, we are one of the main biggest ERP software company for the corrugation box industry. So, but logics remain the same, screens remain the same. It's just an example. So for this industry, why is physical verification important? It is important because I need a correct profit and loss account. And why this physical verification is important? Because I need it for the bank stock report and the correct drawing power, as we discussed earlier. And I need it for the correct material requirement planning also. कितना माल खरीदना है, how much to purchase for the next week, next month, next to next month, third month, both for imported items and for domestic items. So I need to know the correct closing quantity. So physical verification का मतलब क्या redo from start होता है? No. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, but ऐसा होता है. What we are seeing usually in the traditional year-end system is people redo from start. They recount, they re-upload an Excel file into the ERP, or they entered it again. They ignore the past. आज तक का जो स्टॉक था भूल जाओ, आओ फिर से शुरू कर देते हैं. Every year they start, आओ फिर से शुरू कर देते हैं. जितना डिफरेंस था उसे राइट ऑफ कर देते हैं. What is this happening? और इससे फायदा किसको हो रहा है? किसी को कोई फायदा नहीं हो रहा. Everybody is losing. The differences will happen. Let us understand differences will always happen, and there's no faida of getting the difference after 1 year. The difference must be seen every day. What are the reasons for the differences in the ERP records and the actual records? These are all things which are within the control of the people who are operating the stores. There could be a wrong reel opening stock given to the ERP previous year. There could be some missing reels in the opening. Opening mein, there were, let's say, 200 bit reels in the stock which were not entered. Because bit reels ko kaun dekhta hai? People don't. Many people don't. They think they have no bit reels. So they say only 10, 20, 30, 50 pieces, sir. Usually 300, 500 bit reels are available in any flexible packaging or any corrugation packaging company. So missing opening bit reels. Missing bit reels, even which came back, wrong kg of the opening, wrong supplier reel number in the opening, wrong item code selected. कोई भी रीजन हो सकता है आपके रिकॉर्ड्स को डिफरेंस होने का. सेकंड रीजन हो सकता है रिसिप्ट एंट्री हुई बट इशू नहीं हुई, लोगों को टाइम लग गया. तो माल को हमने रिसीव किया, वी रिसीव्ड अ लॉरी फ्रॉम द वेंडर, द गुड्स हैव कम इन, बट द इशू एंट्री इज नॉट डन. इफ द इशू एंट्री इज नॉट डन, so again the stock will be wrong. You have stock which is consumed, but ERP shows it. So what to do? So again, you need a physical stock taking every day, not at a year end, not at a month end, don't redo from start every time. Risk number 3, issue entry done, but receive back of the bit reel not done. Again, this is a big problem because मैंने 1200 किलो का रील इशू किया और वो 250 किलो वापस आ गया, 950 किलो यूज हो गया. वो जो 250 किलो वापस आया उसको कंप्यूटर में डालना भी तो है. I issued 1200 kg, 250 kg has come back, that 250 kg has to be received into the ERP. Finsys has a wonderful system of scanning with the barcode and receiving it back. You can see the separate video for that on the YouTube channel of Finsys ERP. But even then, Even if you do it manually, you still have to do a receiving entry. What if your people don't do the receiving entry? The store people don't even know whether 250 has come back. They have issued 1200 and they forget all about it. So, and that bit reel goes into a bit reel down and everybody forgets. So he thinks he doesn't have the 250 kg, and there will be 1,000 such rolls. There will be 250 tons of bit reels. So that's the third risk. The fourth risk is barcode is not put back on the reel. You all know that Finsys works on a barcode system. Manual system is also possible. Barcode is also possible. We have clients older than 10 years working on our ERP, which did not start the barcode, or maybe some recent clients also who said, no, barcode is too advanced, we can't do it. Maybe the staff told them so. But there are many who use the barcode. But either way, if you don't put the slip, whether it's a manual slip or a barcode slip, so everything is mixed up. You don't know this log in front of you, this bit reel in front of you is of which GSM, which BF, which decal size. Whether it's natural or it's golden, you don't know it because it's just a mess. It's just mess. It's lying in a mess. So nobody knows who was the vendor, what was the origin, what was the kg. So this again a risk. So all this will continue happening all the time. So if I don't get all these data correctly, my results would be wrong. And what will happen is every year end, I will do a redo from start. I'll say my people are bad, this and this problem, that problem, production is a problem, store is a problem, forklift is a problem. Everybody is a problem except myself. That is what everybody does. सब लोग ये सोचते हैं गलती औरों की या खुद की नहीं है, और खुद की गलती पहले सुधारनी है. We have to be ourselves better first. That is what every book tells you. अपने अंदर पहले गलती ढूंढो. तो भैया अपनी गलती है कि हमारा सिस्टम भी लॉजिकली 90% पे काम कर रहा है, 100% पे काम नहीं कर रहा है. उसका तरीका क्या है, उसका सोल्यूशन क्या है, irrespective of which ERP software you use in the world, even if you are manual. I'm telling you, even if you are using a manual system, please listen to this video properly. Please understand this video properly. Yearly inventory will never take you anywhere. जहां तक पहुंच गए बहुत बढ़िया, आगे नहीं जा पाओगे. So the right solution is don't redo from start, don't recount, don't re-upload every year. Don't ignore everything what has happened. Restart properly and do a continuous stock taking as a part of the spiral implementation of your ERP. Start in round 1. पहले राउंड में आपने छोटा सर्कल बनाया. दूसरे राउंड में आपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स डिफाइन किए, ऑल्टरनेटिव्स देखे, प्रोटोटाइप किया, वैलिडेट किया, उसको और आगे बढ़ाया. हर बार आप आगे बढ़ते जाओगे एंड यू विल बिकम बिगर एंड बिगर. तो आप जहां तक भी पहुंचे बहुत अच्छा पहुंचे. बट आओ इस प्रोसेस को, स्टॉक टेकिंग को डेली करते हुए, वीकली करते हुए आप अपने स्टोर्स को और बेटर करते जाओ. मेक योर स्टोर्स बेटर एंड बेटर एवरी वीक. मॉनिटर द रिजल्ट्स एवरी वीक. टेक अ लर्निंग एवरी वीक. डू इट एज अ स्पाइरल implementation every week. And understand this. This is a spiral thing. Understand the corrective actions required. Understand the preventive actions required. So next, I am telling you how to do the continuous inventory and how to do a physical verification. So I am showing you with the example and with the understanding that this has to continue as a lifetime activity. Lifetime activity मतलब ये हमेशा चलती रहेगी. Every day, every week, every year, it has to continue. In fact, it has to continue on a daily or alternate day basis. Keep full-time people who are doing only this every day. And then you will be in full control of your situation. I'm guaranteeing you, you are going to save a lot of money. Lot of money you are going to save. In Indian terms, it could be, let's say, 50 lakhs or 1 crore a year. In international terms, it could be, let's say, 1 million dirhams a year, or maybe 2 million dirhams, or maybe 5 million dirhams. Or riyals, whichever currency you are working in. So you can do 1 BF grade a day. Okay, today we'll do 22 BF. Today we'll do 24 BF. Or maybe today we'll do a GSMs of 120, GSMs of 150, GSMs of 180. Or maybe today I'll do decal size of 48 inch. Today I'll do decal size of 52. Whichever is the logic of your keeping your stores, do that every day, once a day. So there will be some differences every day. Don't worry. Simply do it every day. It's a lifetime activity. And whichever errors you find, correct them in the ERP for that day. Don't go to home without correcting them in the ERP for that day. Diagnose the root cause and plug that root cause every day. Discuss in the committee. Let us say around 1 o'clock there is a lunch. 1:30 you start the physical verification. By 2:30 your verification is over, or maybe by 2 o'clock you are over with those 5 or 10 or 20 items. Then sit down in the committee. What happened? Diagnose. Take another meeting. 4:30. What happened? Diagnose. Where is the problem? What should be the corrective action? Maal kahan gaya? Where is the material? Or why is this excess? or why this is wrong, why the real number was wrong. Whatever is the problem, solve the problem. So do this preventive action.